Ladies and gentlemen, OP-06 is finally here, and we're gonna be opening up a booster box to see if we can finally pull our first manga rare. Do you have faith? I have something. So, let's see what's inside. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully y'all are having an absolutely wonderful, beautiful, and an amazing day. As the title suggests, we are opening up a full booster box today of OP-06 Wings of the Captain. So I'm super excited because this set, I've kept a little bit of a lid on top of the leaks for myself. I don't know necessarily what's going to be the strong meta cards here. I'm just very excited to see what the cards look like in person, as well as what hits we can get from this booster box. Now, as y'all know, if you saw my last video in terms of the pre-release event, I got this box from a different LCS, but I wanted to play in their pre-release event. They're sealed pre-release event, but they were fully booked out, so this is the one I had to go to. But they were able to sell their pre-release booster boxes, which is what I got as well. So we're gonna open up these bad boys, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we can finally pull our first manga rare here, or manga rare, sorry. And let's do this first. Let's open up because they're actually super nice and gave me 2 pre-release packs as well. So that LCS and DCS Odyssey, shout out to them. Super nice people, wonderful, wonderful people. Great LCS. Feel free to support your local LCSs that do you good. And first pack, pre-release Wadatsumi, wonderful. Pre-release Meteor Strike of Love, even better. Ladies and gentlemen, can it get any better than this? Can it get any better? Yes. Pre-release Sengoku, it says pre-release there, and pre-release Ratchet, wonderful Ratchet. He is an interesting human being, isn't he? Very weird name. And ladies and gentlemen, at the moment we've all been waiting for, we're not going to waste any time because I am redonkulously excited to open up OP-06 for the first time on the channel, and I hopefully y'all are as well, because this is going to be a grandly beautiful, wonderful, just the best occasion, and I'm super excited to start making some OP-06 decks and add these cards to a new deck here. I need to do a change in RP Luffy. It's just not doing good enough. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pack number 1. Pack number 1. 1 pack magic for the Winsies, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Jiro, Vinsmoke Niji, Lily Carnation. Dude, like I said before, I don't watch any film, so I really need to get on my game for film-type movies. I haven't seen any film characters or film movies generally. Absalom and Douglas Bullet. You know what? That is a lie. I have seen a couple films for One Piece. The one with Shiki. I've seen the movie with Shiki. That was a pretty interesting one. That wasn't bad. I think that was New World, if I'm not mistaken. I had fun watching that one. Next pack, we're going to get our first SR of the booster box, ladies and gentlemen. Can we pull anything nice? Anything nice? Tenguyama Hitetsu. Once again, yellow triggers. Welcome back to the game. Up to one of your Land of Wano type leader characters gains 2,000 power in this turn. Interesting. Okay, so it's like a better version, a worse version of Beje to an extent, because it prevents you from attacking, but it gives your... Okay, no, it's the same trigger as Radical Beam, but gives you an extra 2,000 instead of 1,000. Very interesting. Count Batter, Vinsmoke Yonji, Zio, Jigoro of the Wind, Thriller Bark, Blue Dragon Seal, Water Stream, Kumasi, Neko Mamushi, another freaking trigger, dude, yellow. If your opponent has 3 or less life cards, play this card. Okay. No, thank you. Yeah, I probably will, though. Vander, Decken, the 11th, and another Shanks, dude. Okay, the second time I pull a Shanks. I have 2 Shankses now. 2 more, and I get a full playset. I don't know if I'm going to use this card necessarily, because... I don't know, dude. It has a really good... I don't know. I'll have to see what it can, like, play with. So I'll have to see. Pack number 3, and we're blazing this. We are blazing. Blaze away. Ima. Oh, is there a leader in here? Nope. Nope. Only fools can pull an alt art leader in such lucky 1 booster box lucks. I don't have such luck. Dawn, -1. You may return specimen Dawn cards. If your leader is film type, add 2 film type character cards with cost 4 less from your trash to your hand. I thought this was a reprint of Grand Testro with different art. It is not. It is a different Grand Testro. Borsellino Blocker. If you have 5 or less life cards in your hand, 5 or less cards in your hand, this character gains blocker. Okay. Interesting card. Uta Leader card. I haven't seen this card in person yet, but you may trash 1 filter card from your hand, give it to one of your opponent's characters -7 power in this turn. This is freaking amazing with the Shanks card. I can see where this energy is supposed to come from. Basically, you summon Shanks. It knocks out 10,000 power less cards. There's no card in the game, to my understanding, with more than 12,000 power. You basically use Uta's ability, trash one film card from your hand, summon Shanks, and you can knock out Big Mom, Whitebeard, what's the 12 cost? Kaido with Uta's basic leader ability and with that Shanks card. So that is an amazing card. Black Bug and Brook. So I can definitely see why Shanks has that ability now. I can see why Shanks has that ability now because of Uta. So basically it's a synergy type card where Uta's ability minus 2,000 and then Shanks' ability knock out literally any card in any power form in the game. So that is pretty interesting. I don't know if Uta's a meta deck by any means. I heard Moria is a very, very meta deck, so I will read that card a little bit later because I don't want to keep y'all here for ages while I read and describe the card's effects. Maybe another day. But we're gonna keep on going, ladies and gentlemen. We're on pack number 5, if I'm not mistaken here. And I do think this is gonna be. I do think there's a special card. There's an alt art leader. Oh my god! Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. One booster box magic. Hold on, dude. I think it was green. Green? What's green? Green? What's a green leader? Green?
Emotional damage.
Okay, we got our first altar leader. Hody Jones. That's cool. Hody's great. We pulled our first alt art leader card in our first booster box of OP-06. The reason why I'm like up about it because I haven't heard a thing about Hody, and OP-06 has been out for a minute, and I haven't heard a single thing about Hody. What does that tell you? That means this deck and this leader is dookie sauce. That is basically what you can concur from the lack of news you're hearing. So I could be wrong, but you may rest this leader, rest up to one of your opponent's Dawn cards, or characters with the cost of 3 or less, and you cannot add life cards to your hand using your own effects during this turn. Interesting. What would make you lose your own life? I guess I have to look at the Fishman and new Fishman Pirate's abilities to kind of understand Hody. But basically, he has a bit of Whitebeard's effect and an ability to rest the Dawn. So there's no active Dawn on the opponent's side, which is interesting. And to rest a character with the cost of 3 or less. So you have the option to do one or the other. So we did get our first big boy hit, ladies and gentlemen, from our booster box. Alt art leader, Hody Jones. I was really hoping that was Moria because I saw this bit of black right there. I was like, that's definitely got to be Moria. And it was green. And now I am super sad. Wait a minute. That's not Moria. It's Hody. I'm super sad. Just kidding. Let's keep on going, ladies and gentlemen. Inazuma, the Arc Noah, Cosette Shadows Asgard, Borsellino Blocker, Kamazo, Luffy, and a Gecko Moria card. This is the card I was talking to you about before. And the people were saying that this was going to get banned. It did not get banned. They just banned Sakasaki instead.
Nice.
So, but honestly, Sakazuki's not banned just yet, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to abuse his abilities, you can still do that for a couple months, I think, to my understanding. And let's see if we get anything good here. Nothing just yet. I don't know what the hit rates are going to be if you get an alt art leader. If it's anything like OP-05, if you pull an alt art leader, that means there is going to be a chance that you can also pull an SP card. And there are some really nice SPs in this set. I think the big one that comes to mind for my head anyway is the Big Mom SP. Now, that would be nice to pull. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that, but I'll be honest with you, that's the only one I can think of. I think Sugar also has an SP, but I think that's for a different set. Charlotte Pudding and Kami. Or it might be for this set. Dude, honestly, once again, I'm a little bit out of the loop, so it's been a minute. I see the cards. I want to talk about the cards. I just don't remember exactly because there's so much One Piece going on. And I love it to death. This is my favorite anime. Dawn hit, ladies and gentlemen, and this is an amazing Dawn. Love it. Love it. I can't wait for the official release of OP-06 this Friday. It's going to be amazing to see all the new cards. Another Uta leader card. Dr. Hogback and Vinsmoke Yonji. Very, very interesting. I have to probably read all the Vinsmoke's abilities because it looks like they're evolving from what I'm understanding. I could be wrong, but it seems like they're evolving with each rendition of the card. So it's really good to see that, and maybe a new like a tactic coming into the OPTCG, or new kind of utility you can use for those kind of cards. Victoria Sindri, trash 5 cards. If your leader has a Thriller Bark Pirates type, trash 5 cards from the top of your deck. Why would you do that? Because Moria brings cards from the grave. Interesting. And Kozuki Momonosuke. First time seeing this SR. I have to read it. He's a blocker. On play, after one of your Land of Wild type characters other than Kozuki Momonosuke to the top or bottom of the owner's life cards face up. From your hand?
2 hours later.
Oh, from the field of play. So basically, you could do like summon him. He's like basically a user. I think it's a version of Katakuri, a cheaper version of Katakuri, where you summon him, and you can basically take another Land of Wano card and put it to the top or bottom of your life. So that could be interesting. That could be a very, very interesting mechanic as well. Once again, yellow with the triggers. We love to see it. It's our favorite thing. Yellow triggers. Who doesn't love it?
No! God, please, no! No!
It's my favorite thing in the world. I don't know about you guys, but yellow triggers. Oh, when you get hit with the Beje last swing. Oh, love it! And we're going to keep on going. Garp. Interesting, dude. This card prevents blockers. Dawn ×2 when attacking. If you have 4 or less life cards in your hand, or less cards in your hand, your opponent cannot activate a blocker during this battle. Okay, so I've been filming for quite a while today. Thriller Bark, are you serious? I will never doubt a woman's tears. 20 leader catch cards. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll read this later. I'll read it later. Once again, I am new to the set. This is a perfect example of Land of Wano. When you have Momonosuke, you can put him on the field. If your opponent has 3 or less life cards, this character cannot be knocked out by effects. But if your opponent has 3 or less life cards, play this card. Very interesting. I think the better thing here... Okay, first time seeing this. Aramaki SR. He's a 8 cost, 9,000 power blocker. 8,000 power blocker. That is a pretty freaking strong blocker. Activate main once per turn. You may trash 1 card from your hand and place 1 character with the cost of 2 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. This character gains 3,000 power this turn. So it's basically an 11,000 power blocker if you summon him on the field. And we're officially at the halfway point of OP-06. I know time flies when you're having so much fun. And we pulled something. Ladies and gentlemen, we pulled something. We pulled something. We pulled something. It looks like a secret rare. I think it is a secret rare. I think it might be Sanji based on the coloring I saw. Or it could be Zoro. But I'm thinking it might be a Sanji secret rare. So we pulled an Alt-Art leader card. And we did just pull the Sanji secret rare card. And basically on play, reveal it's 1 card from the top of your deck and play up to 1 character cost of 9 or less. Other than Sanji, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck.
2 hours later.
Wording, dude. Wording again. Wording's confusing, so I'm gonna have to... I'd probably sim this game to see how this one plays. But it seems like a pretty OP ability. You could summon Sanji and summon something else as well that is 9 cost or less other than Sanji, which is going to be a very, very strong ability. So I'm very curious to see how that plays. I'll have to see and use a sim on that one, because once again, the wording's a bit weird, because you can build up to 1 card from the top of your deck, and then you can play a card. So I don't know if it plays like Doffy, or if you play it out of your hand. I'm not entirely sure, so I have to read the ability again. And I'm going to be here for another freaking hour just trying to understand that ability. There we go. And we're in the next pack, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we can pull anything else, ladies and gentlemen. We pulled an Alt-Art leader. We pulled a secret rare Sanji in this booster box. Nothing too crazy. It's honestly pretty good. Reject and Vinsmoke Niji here. Not too bad. I also... Okay, another Dawn hit. Not too bad. We got the nice Dawns here. You get 2 per box, I'm assuming now. But yeah, I was hoping that we could get something a little bit nicer than Yamato. That is the leader I do want to play. And Onami, I can't believe I just pulled 1. I think she's very, very meta and important here. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains banish during this turn, which means that if you play Yamato, you can double attack banish. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Wow!
Well, I know what I'm playing, OP-06. That is a disgusting combo. Nami giving banish to a double attack Yamato. And because Yamato is green, you could basically rest characters as well. I was thinking to myself, Yamato is going to be a leader I want to play in OP-06. So I'm super excited to try out and make a deck with Yamato to see what's usable, what's readily available as well. Negative Hollow and Suru. Interesting, when she's much, much younger. Clearly. 5k, 4,000 power here. You may trash 2 cards from your hand. Your opponent returns one of their characters to the owner's hand. Interesting, dude. This is basically almost like the Luffy card, where you can let's say your opponent just has one card on the field, like a Big Mom or two Big Moms, right? Or like, not a horrible example, two 10-cost Kaidos, for example. You summon Suru, and they basically have to take that one of those 10-cost Kaidos back, put it in their hand. So that is very interesting. So it's a trash card, but that is a very, very strong ability. And it's a usable card. So I think that Luffy, it's a Luffy promo card that has a similar ability to the Suru there. But they wanted to add it, I think, so it's more readily available, so everyone can use it. So Suru seems like that, the same type of ability type card there. Interesting meta there. Interesting tactic. And White Smoke, Gravity Blade, Raging Tiger, and Perona. First time pulling Perona. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, choose one. Your opponent trashes one card from the hand. Give up to one of your opponent's characters -3 cost during this turn. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So cost reduction for black again. Moria and Yamato are definitely the leaders that I seem like I want to play. Uta, I would love to try to play Uta based on basically just that Shanks 10 cost card, because you can basically clear out any card, any strong card on the field with Shanks' ability and Uta's ability combined. So it's a very, very OP card. So let's keep going, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly done with OP-06. This has been an absolute pleasure, and hopefully y'all have been having a wonderful day and a wonderful week to start out. Vinsmoke, Reiju, not a leader I'm going to play necessarily, and of course, another Charlotte Pudding. Sengoku, Schneider, Niji, Yonji, Omatsuri, the Art Maxim, Lola, Kuzan. What is his ability? Draw 2 cards, place 2 cards from your hand at the bottom of your deck in any order. Interesting, okay. Blue Dragon, what, dude, did I pull something here? Hiyori, you may add 1 card on the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, add to 1 card from your hand to the top of your life cards. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. You may add 1 card on the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, add to 1 card from your hand to the top of your life cards. Bro, so that's life manipulation in its finest there, ladies and gentlemen. So I can just add, if I had a Beji in my hand, I can put Beji at the bottom of my life. So I know I'm always going to be safe. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's only 3 packs to go. We have pulled a secret rare card. We have pulled a alt art leader card. I think there is still a chance of us pulling an SP, but like I said, I just don't know. Hit rates can change a bit. There seems to be a black border here, a very black border, a very black border. What? This is not a Dawn. It's karma, ladies and gentlemen. You talk smack, you get smack back. That's all it is, dude. Oh god. Oh, I'm so salty. I was really hoping for an alt art like SP or something. That is not okay. That is not okay. And then final pack, ladies and gentlemen. Final pack. We got 3 hits. I think 3 is the maximum amount of hits you can get with any booster box from what I've seen, generally speaking. Yamato, Kiku no Ojo, and Vinsmoke Niji. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not going to say anything bad. This is a pretty good booster box. We got 3 pretty freaking big hits here. We pulled the Hody Jones Alt Art Leader, we pulled the Sanji Secret Rare, and we pulled the Hody Jones Alt Art card. This is a rush card, and I looked at the ability. It's actually not that bad. On play, rest up to a total of 2 of your opponent's characters or Dawn cards. Rest up to a total of 2 of your opponent's characters or Dawn cards. Then add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Interesting. So basically for Hody, if you used his ability first, activate main, you may rest this leader, rest up to 1 of your opponent's Dawn cards or character cost 3 or less. Then I can't add a card to my hand. So then basically I can summon this Hody afterwards, rest up to another 2 of your opponent's Dawn cards, and then add 1 card to the top of your left cards in your hand, which gets negated by the leader effect. So this is kind of right here to there. So it makes a lot of sense. I definitely understand now where the leader card's ability is coming from. Kind of like Whitebeard. I think they're kind of trying to add to the steroid abuse he did to kind of like make himself stronger, which ended up making him age rapidly. So I like the mechanic. that they added there. I just don't think that I'm going to play Hody. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the video, remember to like the video, comment down below what was your favorite hit from this set, and what are you hoping to play in OP-06? Because I wanted to play Yamato, and clearly the universe is telling me they want me to play Hody Jones. So that's great. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for the constant love and support. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great, great rest of your day, and I will see y'all next time.
It's what you do. You give me yellow eyes and orange skies. Red, I'm seeing red. I'm riding by the waves from yesterday.